Tonight is the night. Can you believe it? Thursday Night Football.
So stoked.
In this episode, we're going to go over the matchups. We're going to go over who to start, who to play.
Yeah, we're going to go into the buy or sell of the specific players that are playing, which is exciting.
And some news. Jalen Ramsey got his big bag and a bunch of other stuff. Let's get into the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Brothers. Let's meet your host. From the cold and harsh distant land of Mother Russia, lover of romantic walks from his bed to his couch, Boris Wagner. From the sunshine state of California, lover of barbershops and sleeping in, Richard Wagner. Thank you for joining the Fantasy Football Brothers for another episode.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Football Brothers.
This is our 13th episode, man. I cannot believe it. Yeah, man.
Damn. The lucky number?
No, it's definitely not my favorite number. It's like nowhere near.
It's a little scary.
Little scary little number. If you're into haunted stories, are you into ghosts? You like them?
Yeah.
Do you believe in them?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I went from to definitely.
Okay. Well, if you guys believe in ghosts, then you believe in Kansas City whooping some butt.
Then you believe in New England Patriots defense against Sam Darnold every week. But we got an exciting show planned for you guys. We got some news.
We're literally counting the seconds until football. I did not think we would get here ever, and we're here.
This is insane.
Insane. I don't think I'll ever be more happy.
I think
Maybe getting like a puppy, but I don't know if that's even that rewarding.
Oh,
maybe a baby,
God.
maybe getting my own son.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have the day of the football, like tonight?
Right.
What's a better moment, tonight or the Super Bowl?
Oh, tonight. Easy.
Damn, you heard it here
Easy.
first.
Super Bowls, I'm already like kind of over, like not over football, but I've been so saturated by it. I've had such ups and downs, and like
Right.
I feel like the needle of football, it's like that last needle. It's like it's like that last needle.
No, it's like when you put it on your
your
down there.
your genitals.
Apparently that's the last place.
Right.
But we got some news. We got some buy or sell. We're gonna be going over would you have Mahomes getting X amount of yards this game? Would you have Watson getting X amount of points, fantasy points this game? Stuff like that. And then we're going to be, talking about the game a little bit, getting into some of the matchups, getting to who to start, who to sit.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be exciting. It's what the freaking crazy. I cannot believe
I would say
today.
the same. Yep, wait, let me. Can I just say,
Yeah.
we both know this, but the fantasy footballers,
Oh.
they're literally their Patreon or their like thing
Right.
is TFFB,
Right.
which is the fantasy footballers,
Right.
but ours is the fantasy
Ball
football brothers. So which is hella interesting, and all we have for that for now is
And I got one thing to tell them.
because
Because you won't be ahead for lot. No,
right, we
Shut up.
coming. No, we love everything you do. Honestly, you are the inspiration for us.
If you somehow are seeing this,
right, I'm sure you're not, but maybe in the future, maybe they'll come to the 13th episode and be like, dude, I heard we were talked about on this episode.
Yep. Once we're as big as
Once we get like a limo to every game, they're probably gonna just send us a limo to every game.
hey, one day.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. All the people have been saying there won't be football. You. All the people who didn't draft because there won't be football.
Right.
You.
I heard someone say like, oh, I only did one draft because I wanted to wait until the last second. Come on, man, you missing out on like 10 more.
Right. There's people actually drafting even past week 1, right?
Right. I know there's a leeway. There's a leeway.
There's
for
a
that.
leeway.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be an exciting night. We're gonna have an episode come out tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so 7 a.m. Eastern. Telling you guys, what we saw in the game. Kind of going over it. I can't wait for that episode. It's gonna be so exciting.
I'm either gonna be super depressed after it or super ecstatic. I don't know, man.
When
I got Mahomes. The thing is, I got Mahomes, right? But I'm playing Mahomes.
Oh,
Then
me too. Same.
So, I don't have Tyreek Hill. I don't like
Neither.
Kelsey.
I have
But
Kelsey.
I'm not. The good thing is, we both have Clyde. and I'm
Clyde.
not playing Clyde. That's just the best feeling,
Clyde's the
dude.
guy.
Clyde is our guy. Though I did post in social media, who would you guys pick? David Johnson to have a better game? I mean, I'm going to talk about that later. Or, Sech.
Sech.
So we'll have to see what we think about it later in the episode. Let's get into the news.
Sech.
News.
Jalen Reagor practicing. Will he start week 1?
Yeah, I think there's like a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance that he plays. I mean, I would say I would be more cautious because
I wouldn't play
it's
him
your
no matter
superstar.
what.
It's your superstar. They want to be more cautious than anything, I would say. But
And I'll also say you probably didn't draft Jalen Reagor to play him week 1. I'd say he's
right.
not
You
your
just wanna
top 2 wide
Yeah, you just want to
receivers.
see what happens.
So
for
he's
sure.
a hold no matter what. I feel like
Right.
even if he was healthy, I probably wouldn't be playing him.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders returns to practice. Might be on limited snaps week 1. That's
Right.
not good for my bet. But
Right, but also I have him in the highest paid league that I'm in, and where you get the guy, you kind of have to start him.
right.
So I'm starting him. He's in a very juicy versus the Washington football team.
Football.
It is the football team now.
Football.
Yes, it is football. You play football.
Football.
You play.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to play football. I'm going to start him in my lineups. I don't see how I would not.
Zigbo not practicing with hamstrings. What does this mean for Robinson?
Weirdest situation in Jags, bro. Like,
Yeah,
the fourth from the beginning of the year, like the fourth guy is gonna be starting now.
The guy who was probably not even listed on the roster,
Literally,
on the depth chart and on all the apps. It's crazy. Definitely you could start him. I feel like if you need a flex play, hopefully he's not one of your running backs.
right? He's a little sketch. I prefer you not have to.
Yeah, hopefully you don't.
Right.
But if you do, crunch time, I get him.
Right.
And he's probably, I definitely pick him up if he's still on your waivers.
Yes, pick him up, guys.
Brandon Cooks returns to limited practice and is a game time decision. Oh,
This
man.
is what I wanted to. We're gonna probably get into this a little later too, but this is like one of the biggest decisions I have to make in one league. It's a three wide receiver set, and
3 wide receiver league.
right, 3 wide receiver league. So I'm just like, it is between him or Deshaun Jackson, and I also have AJ Green. So I have like those 3 guys to fill 2 spots, and in my mind I'm like, bro, if Cooks goes, if he's like, maybe he's an 80% snap, I'm like, this is the best opportunity he's gonna have, bro. Like they're gonna have to score so many points. Like, I mean, yeah, they're not versus like the worst.
No. That's not it. Other than like it's week 1. So you know what I mean? Like if this
Like
was
you
the
never know, right?
like if this was the week match, like a matchup later in the weeks. No, I'm
Right.
just saying he's like a new addition to the team. They're still
Right.
trying to figure
Yeah,
things
it's
out.
definitely sketch. It's just like if I'm gonna go for that upside, this is a beautiful time
He's
to go for
definitely
it.
he's definitely
a little
nice
crispy.
this week.
He's
Yeah,
crispy, but low caution there.
definitely. Mike Evans didn't practice. Day-to-day soft tissue injury. Man, if you got Chris Godwin, about to eat.
Damn, son.
It kind of maybe
It's a little scary though, because Mike Evans was hobbled last year.
that's what I mean. It's kind of like reminiscing last
Damn,
year.
it's just really sad because the guy is amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
and if you got if you got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans doesn't play.
does Godwin become Goodwin
I
now?
mean, Godwin probably is the wide receiver 1, as he was last year, only behind Michael Thomas. If Michael Thomas didn't have that year, he probably would have been. But
Right.
Golden Tate returns to practice, seems to be good for week 1. That's awesome. I got him
Right.
on some rosters.
Thank you. This helps my New York Giants
Yeah,
bet
you're gonna need all
because
of that.
I need him to go 8-8. Okay, I'm gonna call
Who
my
they
guy
playing
that's
week
gonna
1?
call a guy that's gonna call a guy.
Who are they playing week 1 again?
It's not
Pittsburgh.
It's not a good one.
It's not a good
It's
one.
not a good one.
That's gonna be a good game. Now
I'm excited for Saquon to kill it.
I actually. Oh, that's gonna be a really hard game for him.
That's okay. That's why this is the only week, one of the only weeks I'm not gonna rank him number 1, guys.
So you heard it here first. Ramsey gets that bag, gets that money, signs 5-year,
Man.
$105 million.
I did not, bro. I thought they were like in negatives, and I don't know. They're like, wait a minute, you guys thought we had nothing? We have like $120 million over here. I mean, I know it's per 5 years. So
Well, I think they're like negative $12 million in cap space now this year. I'm so confused.
confused how they have how
It's
they
the
able to pay
biggest
him.
contract for a cornerback. So like,
Which deservedly.
yeah, of
He's
course.
super young. He's proved that he's amazing. They needed to cement this. Like, I'd rather them cement a defensive player than like a wide receiver or like a running back, honestly. Because like this just cements something that's just the foundation of your squad. So I love it. There's also hype now that Cup is potentially trying to get a contract before the opener on Sunday. Dude, I don't know where they're getting their money, man. Maybe Trump?
Hey,
That's
I
my
don't know.
only
They
thought,
built
Trump.
that new stadium. It's crazy.
Right.
Amari Cooper reports that he was very limited in practice, just doing drills, but also 2 other reports that he was a full go. What is going on? They said he'll be fine for week 1.
Right, so there's a couple reports. Some are saying that he was limited and he didn't even practice with the team. And then we had other reports saying that he was a full go in practice and that he's healthy, he's good to go. Like specifically on Yahoo, they said that he's good to go. I think he's fine. I think there was really nothing out of camp that says that there's a specific injury other than, dealing with this plantar fasciitis. I like him. This is not the bet. Like, it's going to be a really high-paced game, but guess who has to guard him? Jalen Ramsey, who just got that contract. Maybe he got that contract and he's like, why do I got to play now? That's all the contract. Hopefully he doesn't, Jalen Ramsey takes it easy and Amari Cooper just kills it for me because I have him definitely as a top 10 play this week.
Right, and we have a bet that he's going to be a top 5 wide receiver.
Right, which he will be.
Wait, and is that points per game or total? Total, right? On the year.
Right.
Ian Thomas practices and schools be God for week 1.
Should be good.
And should be
good. I wrote the doc for this. Sorry, we don't have a
schools
big-time
be God, baby.
producer over here yet. Yeah, I meant to say school. Should. But yeah, there was a problem. They didn't know if he was going to be ready. He had a little hobbly injury, but he seems good. He's a pretty good tight end to someone, if you don't have one of those top guys, roll a dice. I feel like it's not too bad. Plus, this week they're playing the Vegas. It's not too shabs.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, I'm reading about the Rams stuff, and apparently, even with the salary cap dropping to $176 million in 2021, they'll still have $9.3 million to spend. Oh, but they have to re-sign other players as well, I believe.
Yeah, like I said, they probably have Donald Trump.
Sorry.
You're good.
Vikings defensive end Daniel Hunter on IR will miss first 3 games.
I had him. I actually when I played last year, we played some
some IDPs.
IDPs. I keep forgetting that. I played some
IDP.
ADP. You want to say something? Go ahead. Go.
IDP.
Yeah, we and he was a beast, man. He's a pretty premier guy.
Way,
so it's like
that mistake you made earlier.
Which one was that?
The
the
school
schools.
be God.
Ah,
go ahead.
like you're like I'm a teacher and you fire me from the school. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
But basically he's a monster, and this is crazy about Vikings, bro. First they're like, you guys are trash. Now a defense, then they get a player, right? They just got that beast signature
from Jags.
and now they just lost this DE defensive end. It's pretty bad, man. This is
as bad as the Broncos,
loss.
practically.
No, Broncos. Von Miller is out for the whole season. This is 3 games.
I know. Darrell Henderson practiced fully probably good to play. Don't want anyone in that backfield. What do you mean don't want anyone? Oh, you're saying for week 1?
No, this is my notes, and I'm telling you want no one from that backfield.
In general. I mean, that's just bullcrap. If you can, listen.
Whoa. Bullcrap?
Looking
you want to
back
put that
at
out
it,
right now?
No. Looking back at it, I'm kind of hoping, but it's impossible because I'm only in 1 league that's not Dynasty, but
bet.
Listen to me. Looking back at it, I would have loved to have not grabbed Cam Akers and then traded for Cam Akers because realistically, I agree. I think he's going to go off to a very slow start. But who's going to be the guy realistically by the time playoff championship comes?
It was more so for week 1.
Yeah, week 1 I get
sure.
that. But I'm saying,
and I'm just not like I see the upside and I like the upside. I just think that there is a decent chance that nothing happens.
I think it's a very small chance.
There's a small chance. There's a big chance.
I guess we'll have to. I mean, we did bet on it. Well, that's all the news we got for today. We're gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna go shine Boris's forehead, and then let's.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
All right. I am from
Mother Russia.
And you drink a lot of.
And you are a big fat
loser.
Okay, enough of that. Let's get into some buy or... I mean, no. Wait, is it? Okay, let's get into some buy or sell.
No, wait, no. Okay.
Buy or sell.
Guys, we're still figuring this out. By next year, though, it's just gonna be
Oh,
so
by
clean.
the say it's gonna be rolling like the skates.
Like dough skating.
hey,
they see
roller
me rolling.
skating,
They hating. Gonna catch me riding.
dirty,
Nerdy. All
dirty.
right. Buy or sell. We got some crazy questions. We got Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes, my man, the man himself, who is not crappy. He's crabby, Patty. Is he going to get more or less than 26.5 points per game? 4 touchdowns. 4 points per touchdown is the setting.
In PPR, right? I mean,
That's a
right,
very
right,
hard
4
line.
yeah.
But ain't no way I'm watching that game hoping that he gets less than that.
Right.
So I'm going to go over because what kind of a game would it be to watch if I wasn't doing that?
Right. I'll go over on that one too. I have him in a league, playing him in a league. But if it's just a 1v1, like I have him and I'm playing him just in one league, I definitely still want the guy to
Oh, yeah, I'm
to
rooting
beast
him
mode.
because you
Hell
have
yeah.
him, so you want him
Right,
to.
right.
But
100.
mine's a 2v1, which is a little scary.
Yeah, that's a little sketch, but it's Mahomes. I mean, I feel like he can literally close his eyes and get 30 points easy, bro.
Yeah.
Even 4-point touchdown is a little harder, but I still like it for him.
And then the next guy is Watson. I'm playing this guy, so I'm a little scared, but this is a slam dunk
We
for
are
me.
we are in our leagues.
Yep,
Right, in our
both of
league
us.
together.
22.5 points per game. Yeah, I think he's definitely hitting it. I don't think
100.
there's I think he's definitely hitting that one.
Is that to Cooks?
That's probably David Johnson.
Hey, I like this kid.
We got Travis Kelce, 18.5 points per game. This is PPR. I'm going to say he hits it. I'm going to say we saw what he did last year against the Texans. You know what I mean? Very
Oh,
sexy,
I know what
sexy,
you mean,
sexy.
baby.
3 touchdowns, over 100 yards, with like 14 completions.
How much?
3
How much?
touchdowns.
Wow.
I'm going to say he hit it. Now, Tyreek Hill, 18.5 points. See, like the way I view him, and I'm sure a lot of people view him, is either he's going to really hit that or he's going to really not hit that. Like, I feel like
Would you hit that?
I'm probably going under. I'm going under. I'm going under on 18.5.
All right. So I am going to go over.
All right. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think it's going to be an exciting game. Who doesn't want like 50 for them both to score
Me,
50
because I'm playing
points?
Tyreek Hill.
Right.
Um.
I'm playing Tyreek Hill in like the lowest of leagues, so I don't really care.
Oh, so you are playing it.
In like the cheapest $25 league, like it's whatevs.
Well, that was buy or
Nope.
sell.
No. See, he's confused. It's because what I did, right,
Oh, I
was I
see.
spaced it. Because Will Fuller, let me tell you something, he needs his own line, right? Because he's this sexy, and this line is so crazy, right? That he needs his line. He needs lines all
I don't
upon
think
himself.
that was the line.
That
Was
is
it
the
really?
line. Yeah. Which is wild. Yeah, bro. It might have changed, but I was there. I saw it.
Wowsies.
Wowzers. Will Fuller, 4.5 receptions, over or under. Huh? What would you guys say? I'm gonna put my grandma, my mommy, my daddy, this house, the house you own, the house your mom owns, the house your kids are gonna own when they die. I'll bet all that on him going over. I think he's gonna beast. I think as much as I'm like I wanna, have Cooks into my lineup, I think Fuller, if he's healthy, if he can stay healthy a full game, hopefully, I think he is one of the best plug-in plays, or not plug-in plays, but a good, at least flex options for you. I think he's gonna beast in that in this game. You want to say something?
Yeah, I'm playing Hill in the Hundo one in sleeper,
Ooh.
but that's my best team where I have Zeke and C-Mac.
Right, so that guy Hill can just score him 50.
Right,
The
but
other
I also
team,
have
yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, Ezekiel Elliott,
That's what I'm
Devontae
saying.
Adams.
You chilling. But yeah, I think it's an over.
Yeah, over on that one.
Yikes.
What are we even doing here? What are
we doing over here? No, honestly, why are we recording?
And that is buy or sell, brought to you by Boris's Forehead. And now for the main event, the drum roll, guys. Tonight is the opening night of football, Thursday night football, baby. Kansas City against Houston, Texas. What the heck? So let's start off, guys. Let's just start off by saying, who do we have winning this game? I'm
gonna say this. My brother Richard said it's going to be such a blowout that they're gonna easily win by 10 points or more.
No.
No. Yeah.
I didn't say it was gonna be a blowout.
Whoa.
Let's hear this. Should better be good.
Liar.
I didn't say this was a blowout, right? What I meant was I think it's going to be a crazy high-scoring game.
Right.
But at the end of the game, Kansas City will be winning by more
Right.
than 10 points. I don't think
Gotcha.
it's going to be like Kansas City 40-0. I think it's going to be like
I would hope you don't think that.
I think it's
just
gonna be like
Deshaun Watson.
it's going to be like 7-14, 21, 7-14, 28-21,
Right.
35-21, 41-21, 28-41, 35-41, 42, 70. Sorry, everybody.
I think you wanted to say this.
I'm just so excited. We are so excited here. But
yeah, we're ecstatic. I think it's gonna be closer than people think. Like I think clearly Houston is hella upset after losing 24 after having a lead of 24-0 in the playoffs and then losing by 20 points.
yeah,
that's
because being
disgusting.
upset is gonna make
no,
win.
No. But I think they're a better team than people think. Yeah, they don't have Hopkins, but I think their system, I think they're sexy. I think David Johnson adding David Johnson helps them. I like it.
Ew.
I like Cooks. I like Fuller. I like Cobb. Like I like all these little pieces to their little schmuxels. I like it. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I definitely have Kansas City winning. It's hard to bet against them, honestly.
Kansas City all freaking day.
Yes, sir.
Now the next question is, will David Johnson have an even better game if Cooks is out? He will get more receptions, of course. They will be looking at him. But I think David Johnson's in for a good game, And when I'm saying I think Clyde Edwards will have a better game, I'm not as confident as that. I can totally see David
Right.
Johnson having a better game. That's a very close one to me because they are going to be down, in my opinion. And who are they going to have on the field? David Johnson. Now the question is, will David Johnson be able to do anything with those?
Use one Johnson or the other Johnson?
Right,
That's
exactly.
the biggest question.
Will he be able to do anything with those receptions? That's a big question.
Hey, mama, there goes that man.
But he
Let
will
me tell you something. He
get
will go
them.
there. So that's one of our other questions is like who's going to have, which is our bet.
I say Fuller. Just throw all the money on Fuller.
No. Who's going to have a better game, David Johnson or Clyde? Who's going to have a better running back game in
Right.
PPR? We have a bet. Who has to get, they have to get food for us. It's going to be a nice dinner. I'm thinking like six plates
Taki
of
bags?
sushis.
Just 6 Taki bags.
No, that's too cheap, bro. We need to get sushi. with-
cheap. 6 of them, bro. We're talking about that's like what, like $18,
But
$20.
it's not more expensive than the sushi rolls I'm about to get. So yeah, we got that bet. I think DJ is in for an amazing game, like we were saying, especially if Cooks is a little hobbled. He's a veteran. He also wants to prove himself. And then you got Sech, who is a monster, and I believe he's definitely gonna have a better season than DJ. But I just think that it's gonna take him a couple of games, potentially.
Right. We got the question: should you start Cooks or someone else with that kind of injury?
Right, like Cooks or Djax. Cooks
Djax.
or AJ Green.
Cooks.
Cooks or
Wait,
Marquise
Brown. Come on.
Cooks or who's around that area? Cooks or
Tyler Boyd.
Chris
Thompson.
Chris Thompson.
Probably Chris Thompson.
Okay, so here there's some of the questions.
My opinions.
Yeah. They're not fact. Okay.
One second.
There's definitely a fact. Oh.
Oh no! Stop!
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Whoa there, Scotty. Scotty.
What about you? You going Cooks over? You going all those other players over Cooks, or what? Or you going Cooks over all those players?
This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing.
We got Deshaun or Cooks.
So let me just
Deshaun or Cooks.
What I'm doing is I'm really waiting until the last.
Yeah, of
last
course.
second.
We're talking about
no.
this
People don't know this. It's important. Okay. I'm waiting till the last second. They're like,
Mama.
Dude, he's like super healthy right now, and I'm like, oh my god. They're like telling me the truth, right? He's
First
super
play.
healthy.
Boom.
Right. That happens. Dude, that happens every single time, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So they lie. So probably pivoting to G-Jax.
Yeah.
But I ain't mad. At the Cooks play.
Right.
I ain't mad.
We wanted to remind you guys, this is very important. If you have anyone who's playing in the Thursday game, do not put them in the flex. Put them in your roster. Even if you have Christian McCaffrey and you have Darrell Henderson and you're playing him, right? Don't put Darrell Henderson up in your flex. Put him in as your running back because you want to be able to pivot from a running back or a wide receiver.
Or
what?
a TE.
Or a T once you realize that Darren Waller is going to have a better game than Christian McCaffrey.
Or when you realize that Darren Fells is on the waiver wire. Oh my God, dude, my thingy-majig fell. That's how crazy. Like,
Boris, use your words. Headphone.
You find out. I know I forget these words. You find out Darren Fells is on the waiver wire. You're like, oh my God, did he fall somehow? Did he fell down the waiver wire that I couldn't see him? And then you pick him up, you win the game. Oh my God.
Oh
you know?
my.
But I would not
freaking
recommend
God.
you be getting him though.
Yeah, don't. I don't even understand that.
Yeah,
rant.
it was just like a funny, cute little thing, but it didn't really work.
Okay. So, let's talk about a little about that game. You know what I mean? So we got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You know, he's about to run for 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 70 receptions.
That's
Mark
it.
my words. I'm in the
So
first
that
quarter.
guy, if you have him, you just got to start him.
You gotta
over
start him.
anybody.
Over anybody, unless you have like Christian McCaffrey and Saquon.
Right.
I don't know,
If
man.
you were able to like trade and then like literally you're wide, like you have no one. You don't have a
that's what we
quarterback.
have.
You don't have a wide receiver.
That's what we have. Who would you start out of the 3?
Who?
Zeke, Derrick Henry, or CEH?
In this not even. It's easy.
What?
Saquon and
Zeke? I didn't even
Oh,
say Saquon.
so I'm sorry. What'd you say?
This guy just threw it out of the air.
Oh, you said it because okay, what did you
Ezekiel
say?
Elliott, Derrick Henry. This is one of our teams, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What
I wouldn't have Clyde.
you wouldn't start
Yeah.
Clyde?
I can't.
Right.
As much as I love him.
No, I'm probably going the same way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got him. But you're probably starting him. You definitely don't have that situation unless you're
Yeah.
playing Dynasty.
Or if you make some sick ass trades. Who
True.
knows?
But you're probably playing Clyde in your flex. What was the point of making the trade if you can't play Clyde?
Because you know the matrix and you understand life.
True. We got Tyreek Hill. I mean, any other wide receivers? I'm Sammy Watkins. I don't know.
Right. So here's
If
a
we're
good
basing off what
situation.
happened last year,
Right.
this is the game you
Right.
play.
Someone literally I'm like talking to someone on Facebook. We're like going back and forth, and he's like, bro, mark my words. The person with the highest points at the end of the game. He wasn't even kidding. Samuel. He's like hashtag Sammy Watkins. Like not even LOLs,
Potential.
no Lamaux, none of that, bro. I spent all of my fab after one game on this kid, and he dudded like.
Yeah, we know what happened to him. But
So,
yeah,
yeah,
he's a
I would
potential star. I would say you.
I would
you
say
could.
maybe flex.
Yeah, no flex. I'm saying
Yeah,
if like
potential.
if you guys
I
have
don't think
guys
he's
like
the
AJ
worst.
Green and you're scared to play him, I could see
I
it.
don't know who you're scared to play more. Like I would play AJ Green over him.
I get it. I'm
But
just
I
saying.
can see if you want intense upside, potentially this being the only game that he actually produces,
Right.
you can do a dart throw.
Yeah. And then we got Kelsey. Main Kelsey. Boris has a crazy prediction, right? You saying he's gonna finish top 5 overall player?
Yeah, as much as I am playing him in the league that I in the most
biggest
expensive league that I have, I'm playing him. But it's hard to bet against him, man. And we saw what he did last game against this squad. It's just hard to believe. I feel like with Tyreek Hill back, with everybody being healthy, he's gonna be able to manhandle all these linebackers. He's gonna be able to get up into any spots he wants to.
Right.
And they're talking about Patrick Mahomes might be a little nervous. So who's his go-to guy? It's Kelsey.
Mahomes, don't get nervous. But what I will say is, other than nervousness, I think just because it's week 1 and they might maybe like they're not trying to unload their whole playbook, they might just be doing short passes to Kelsey.
Right. And yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just been give it to Kelsey. You're good to
Right.
go.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
So, yeah,
I don't think this is
I'm-
that crazy of a prediction.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying did you say top 5?
top 5 overall, other than
Right.
QBs.
Yeah.
Right. And then on the Houston side of the ball, we talked about Fuller. We talked about what's his name, Brandon Cooks. I would say Randall Cobb if you're playing in a very deep league.
Very, very deep.
Right, in a
Wait,
deep
wait,
league, I
wait,
think.
wait. I'm saying if Cooks doesn't play,
Right.
Cobb is a sneaky nice
I know.
pick.
I like it. I like it.
Definitely.
Especially with I think DFS Randall Cobb could be good.
Yeah.
And
If
we
Cooks is
got Darren Fells, and because they have Atkins too, you
We're
don't know
definitely
who's
not
gonna
taking
go
any
there.
of those tight ends.
And then you have David Johnson. If you drafted him, you're probably starting him.
All right.
We'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much the matchups, yo. I cannot believe that it's happening tonight. If you guys have any questions, we'll try to answer
Yeah.
them by the game.
Right.
And oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, guys.
Yeah, well, thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the subscribe button. We are the Fantasy Footballers. I mean,
We are the real.
I did it again. We're the Fantasy Football Brothers.
Right. We are the real.
And we will see you guys next time. Peace.